When it comes to development, Iran as a country is very developed. Iran is not an underdeveloped country. Iran is not a third world country where the West will classify the position they will put Iran and say Iran is a third world country. If you are making reference of first world country, Iran is among first world country. When it comes to technology, Iran have technology. Iran have technology. When we say technology, Iran is technologically inclined. Yes, I repeat, Iran is technologically inclined. You don't place Iran in the third world direction. If not for the language barrier, I bet you the number of people that would have been flocking Iran on a yearly basis and on a daily basis would have been so alarming. See, when it comes to cost of living in Iran is a place where anyone can live, unlike the West, unlike the Western countries. So many Western countries like the America and those countries that are currently fighting Iran, America and England, UK to be precise. If you take a look at the cost of living there, you will see that the cost of living is actually trying to kill the living. It's actually trying to buy the living. The government they've arranged the country in a way that an ordinary human who receive a very little will find it difficult to survive. But you see Iran as a country, people can do your findings. If the cost of petrol in Iran can be very, very cheap, you know what that means? It means your expenses has been cut off more than half already. If you own a car in Iran, you don't have to think too much for you to be able to put petrol in your car. You don't have to break the bank for you to be able to maintain your car. Do you know that if you take away gasoline from your car, if anyone is able to help you secure gasoline alone, that person has done you more than half, has solved more than half of your problem of your car. Yes, because this is something you buy on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. You see, anyone that is able to help you to do this, to reduce cost for you, to make sure you have it at a cheaper price, you can see that that person or that government must have done a lot for you. Anyone, somebody will still come here and tell me that Iran is this, the government of Iran is bad, the government of Iran is, the people do not like the government of Iran because of their law, because of their policy. What law? Whichever law that brings about cheap petroleum, whichever law that brings about easy way of survival, whichever law that brings about low cost of living, I think that law should be embraced. Yes, now, that law should be embraced. Government who cares about the people always put the people first before anything else. Any government that say, no, my people must not suffer too much before they get this. That is how a government should be. After all, these same people in power in my own country, they don't care about the citizens. So when I see a government that cares about its citizens, I always applaud them. That is why I continue to applaud Iran and Iranian government. Yes. Yes. Nobody should come. You can only come here to blast Iran and criticize Iran if truly you do not know much about Iran. If you have not done your findings about this country, that's the only way you can come out and criticize them. Iran is a blessed nation. Because they are blessed, the government has decided that its citizens will benefit from this blessing. And that is what you are seeing. And that's why the Western countries have gang up to make sure they fight them so that the citizens will not benefit from this. If you are Iranian, if you are an Iranian and you are supporting outsider to fight your government, let me tell you, you are not only a fool, but you are a coward. Let me tell you this. You are not only a fool, but a coward. Can't you count your teeth with your tongue? Ever since this government, this Assad government have been fighting other people, have they ever fought other people for the benefit of the citizen? Has it not always been that they've been fighting other people for their own self-interest? That is one thing we should know. When these people come to your country to fight your government, first of all, take a look at their plans. Look at their manifesto. Look at what they intend to achieve at the end of the day. Then you will either know whether to support them or not to support them. You don't fight against a government that is already very much active. A government that is already working for the people. You don't fight against this government. You don't. You don't. Government who literally make everything easy for its citizen. It's not a government that one should fight against. It's not. Okay, now look at why they are fighting Iran. They came with the ideology of we don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. It just having a nuclear weapon. How is that an issue? How is that an issue? Iran is a sovereign nation. Why is America and Israel being bothered about it? Is Iran sharing a border with Israel? So those of you who do not know much, please learn to ask questions. My support, I will never be in support of those who are fighting, who are against what is right. I will always support what is right. I will always support what is right. Iran, remain firm. You will triumph at the end of it all. That is one thing I can tell you guys.